Okay, let's see. Where were we? Oh yes, day 6. According to the plan, it's time to create the land animals. Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind. Hey, that was nice. We have wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. Yep, that's good.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Let's make man in our image.
No! Wait!
Do you mind? I'm right in the middle of creation here.
No! Please! Wait!
I'm on a rather tight schedule here. The plans call for everything to be done in 6 days.
I know. I've read the plans, Jesus, but...
But what?
It's about those special animals you were going to create. The animals that were going to be designed in your own image.
The human beings?
Yes, the human beings. The computer predicts that there's a 99.99% chance that the human beings will not do as they're told.
Yes, I'm aware.
According to the computer model, some of the humans will make bad decisions. Some of them will be self-indulgent, and some will even deliberately disobey, for a total of 99.99%.
Actually, the percentage will be 100%.
You mean you knew about this?
Is that a trick question?
Of course you knew about this. You're God. You know everything.
Yes, I do.
But I don't see any design changes in the printout.
No.
Well, surely you're not going to go ahead and create these...
Humans. They're called humans. They're made in my image.
Well, yes, but if you go ahead and create them with free will, they'll reject you.
Yes.
Well, then you have to remove their free will.
If I create them without a free will, they won't be made in my image.
I don't understand.
I designed human beings with a free will so that they have the capacity to love me. If I remove their free will, they'll be robots without the capacity to love.
Yes, but that's my point. According to the computer, hardly any of them...
None of them.
None of them will choose to love you?
Yes, that's right.
Do you know what that means? Yes, of course you know what that means. The wages of sin is...
Death.
You're going to create them and then let them die?
No, my design includes a provision for sin.
It does?
Yes.
What provision have you made for sin?
It's based on a technicality.
What technicality?
Technically, the human being doesn't have to die for his own sins.
So you're going to offer the humans the option of animal sacrifices for their sins?
Yes, I will. But animal sacrifices are not intended to pay for their sins.
They're not?
No, the blood of animals is a symbol that sin must be paid for by the shedding of blood. Animal sacrifices aren't enough to atone for the sins of humans because animals don't have a free will.
But if only creatures with free will can pay for sins, that just leaves the humans themselves and angels. I'm sorry I bothered you. I should be getting back to work.
You don't have to worry.
I don't?
No, I created angels to be messengers. There's no provision in my plan to sacrifice angels.
Well, that's a relief.
But if you would like to volunteer...
I should be getting back to work. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just a created being.
So?
So the death of one created being would only pay for the sins of one created being. Your plans call for a total of 6 billion human beings. It would take 6 billion angels to pay for their sins. I don't think we've got 6 billion angels.
Very good. But what if the archangel Michael volunteered to give his life?
Oh, that's easy. Michael is a created being too. At the very most, his death would pay for the sins of one person.
Very good. How about if Satan or one of his spirit brothers volunteered to shed his blood for the sins of man?
Oh, that's not very likely. But even if he did, Satan is just a created being too. In fact, he's just a disobedient angel. I doubt that his death would pay for even one created being.
Very good.
Well then, who's going to die for the sins of humanity? There's no one left.
Why don't you ask your computer?
Oh yeah, the computer.
Let us make man in our image. Male and female, they are created. Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and over every living creature that moves on the ground.
I've got it! The computer says, oh, wait a minute, this can't be right.
So, who will die for the sins of all these people?
According to the computer, there's only one person whose death is adequate for the sins of more than one created being.
And what person is that?
The person who created them.
Very good. Well, I'm finished with the work of creation. It is very good.
You're not really going to die for those ungrateful people, are you, Jesus?
That's the plan. Based on a play by Bob Snook, Conditions for Use. Do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from the performance. You may reproduce and distribute this freely, but all copies must contain this statement.